Hey kids, it's Nathan here. Um, I want to start off this video by saying, just simply and leaving it at that Butt-Goblin is a douche. Um, yeah, his, I guess you'd call it rage or anger uh, towards available products is, I don't know, I feel contrived. Um, I'm not a big shit talker, so I'm gonna leave it at that. He's a douche. Um, yeah, let that be said. The products that he's talking about, the shrooms from Amazon that he got that he's so angered about, are not shrooms. Like he says, there's no amanita or psilocybin. Um, they're not mushroom based. It's a nootropic. Um, it's basically the K2 of hallucinogens. Now I've bought these products. I bought one online. I'm not going to show them. I don't want to advertise them. I bought one online, and I bought one from a head shop. The one from the head shop was completely ineffective. Did nothing. They both listed similar ingredients. Um, yeah, it's basically the K2 of hallucinogens, which I don't have a problem with. I don't do them. I don't advise doing them. God only knows what they are. I do agree with Goblin that the ingredients should be listed and the warning should be there. But to me, that's a small thing. To me, I'm in Nebraska. I'm in a flyover state, and the last stop on the run for smuggling. So real drugs don't get here as often or in as big of amounts as they do to say the coasts. Um, and that being said, uh, kids kids want kids or kids that want to get high will get high. Here, where I'm from, that means that when drugs aren't available, they huff Freon, they huff paint, they do DXM hydrobromide until their kidneys get ruined. Yeah, yeah, it's not pretty. It's not pretty. So making drugs available in any way is a plus here. Um, so I don't have the fake anger that he does when it comes to these things. I do agree with him that the warning should be there and the ingredients should be listed. That's true. He's got a point. Beyond that, there's nothing that I agree with him. Um, yeah, uh, yeah isn't necessary. And don't get me wrong, I don't abide by opiates. I don't like heroin. I don't like farmies, your hydrocodones, your oxycodones, your stuff like that. I do kind of like OxyContin, but yeah, that's a stretch. Um, yeah, definitely don't. Well, fentanyl, I don't like or respect, but I will admit that one puff or maybe two at the most of fentanyl is kind of fun. Um, but yeah, beyond that, I'm not a believer. Not a believer at all. I do believe it should be available for those that want to partake knowingly and yeah, considerately. Yeah, it should be available. I don't believe in restricting the availability of drugs. Um, but yeah, uh, all that being said, the guy's a douche. Um, he's entitled. He's mm, um, he's kind of an elitist snob, and frankly, I don't think he can find drugs. I think that all that he can get is the legal stuff, the stuff that you can buy. He clearly has money. yeah, which I don't have. Um, yeah, he's buying great supply of these products to apparently just show off that he bought them. Um, yeah, yeah. There's almost nothing I agree with that personality kind, I guess you'd say. Um, yeah, I just wanted to clarify that the shrooms that he bought were not shrooms. They contain lion's mane and other non-psychedelic mushroom strains, just so that they can say it's a shroom product. It's not. It's not. The active ingredient, the thing that's actually getting you tripping, is that nootropic. Um, and yeah, it's basically the K2 of hallucinogens. I'm just repeating myself now, but I guess it's warranted. Um, yeah, yeah, I feel like he does almost no research and has no real world connection to it. I don't think the guy can find drugs. Yeah. Um, yeah. I think that really says it all. Like I said, I'm not a shit talker. I don't like talking shit. But some people, Jesus God, you just can't get around it. Um, yeah, yeah. I've seen two of his videos, and I was shocked at the mock anger and the misplaced rage. Um, yeah, he doesn't agree with the products. That's cool. That's one thing. Being mad that they exist is another, and wanting them to be gone is another thing entirely. Don't get me wrong, I'm not for them. I believe that ideally drugs should be legal and available, and there would be no need for these things if real drugs were there. But frankly, there are places like mine that don't have access to real drugs, and the lack of access is hurting people more than the availability of shit. Um, yeah, they're crap. Don't get me wrong. The nootropic, I keep saying it, but it is the K2 of hallucinogens. And don't get me wrong, there's something to be said for K2 in that it killed the drug war, making available a molecule that can be modified so easily, or a set of molecules that can be modified to beat the laws. It did, in fact, beat the laws. It made things available for some time to get people high, and kept them from huffing Freon, kept them from huffing paint. Um, yeah, kept them from being subservient to a swag dealer. Um, yeah, I think old Butt-Goblin is an elitist, is a snob, and yeah, his mock rage at these products is stupid. Um, don't get me wrong, he's right about their well, they're not advertising, but he's right about their not disclosing their accurate ingredients, and not having accurate warnings. That's all true. I do give him a lot of credit for that. Um, but I say a lot of credit, that still doesn't give him much. Um, yeah, yeah, I think I'm going to leave it at that today. Yeah, this will be my one shit talking video so far that I feel I need to make. Yeah, keep your stick on the ice.